All right. Hey, everybody, it's me. I'm in this thing, and you're seeing a lot of it on the wall right now. Dealing with challenges that I see commonly. I mean, as a fitness professional and dealing with people for the last several decades, and still not a master at communication, but I'm sitting here listening and checking the wall, and I ran into Vicky Covey out there. Congratulations on your anniversary with your guy. It's good to see some people that successfully manage the turbulent waters of life and overcome a lot of challenges. The process, is reminded. I'm sitting here listening to an artist by the name of Frankie Beverly in a song called "Before I Let Go," and it talks about his relationship with someone, and he's hanging on to the very last minute before he decides that he's got to let the situation go because it's just not going to work out, and he's got to move on, but he still cares about this person. And as you can see, I talk a lot about relationships and communication and the stuff that I had to learn coming up, which wasn't typically part of the household that I was brought up in. And then going into the military and then being in an environment where, it's not too much a huggy, kissy place. And, growing up on the streets and doing a lot of stuff. So, when you have to learn this stuff from scratch, you have to really spend time studying, human nature and behavior and the communication patterns that are effective for one person versus another. Males and females, no doubt, have a whole different language pattern. And then, of course, there's age-specific education backgrounds and definitely differences of opinion. And you have, all of the different areas that are affecting your ability to understand meaning. And now the newest layer that seems to be even a bigger challenge for people is the fact that when you send out messages via text, via email, via voicemail, and then face-to-face with somebody, the communication is really different. So if you're in a position where you're, dealing with staff, and, I posted a picture earlier this week of a wolf and a kitten. And I had a conversation with a client of mine, a buddy of mine. And, hey, that's my whistle for incoming messages. In any event, talking to people about their styles of communication with staff versus, significant others, kids, just a host of different scenarios, it requires a different level of communication and a different level of understanding. If you're single and you're dealing with staff that has kids and other obligations, if you are dating and the person's socioeconomic or educational background, or, based on this last little thing I put up here about kisses, what if that person's got a whole different style of kissing and you guys have everything matched up and you start getting ready to move in for that kiss and it's like, stop, right? You have so many things that through communication, verbal and nonverbal, and using technology and face-to-face communication, everybody wants to get along, everybody wants and has an outcome. But you really have to understand these things first. And the reason I'm saying this is that you can really take things personally, you can misinterpret things, you can react to a situation that you might perceive one way and just totally blow things out of proportion. And you may, due to your inability to, recognize the fact that you guys are different, that you're going to let go of something that you probably don't want to let go of. And it's only usually ego or pride that gets in the way. So do yourself a favor. I recommend lots of books all the time. I'm a unbelievable freak show when it comes to reading and studying human nature, because it was, a big gaping hole for me as a kid coming up. So, you know, I took into study, and it's been 30 years of ongoing education about human behavior and psychology, and it's like my personal private pastime. You want to ask me about a hobby, that's one of them. So, you know, I really encourage you to work harder on yourself than you try to work on others. And also remember that not everybody has the same desire to learn and change at the pace and speed of which you're capable of changing. So as a fitness professional and dealing with people every day, you know, sometimes I forget, you know, where I'm coming from with people, and I understand that they're not at the same place. So I'm just throwing out my 2 cents to you, but take a look at some of the book recommendations on communication and thinking processes and self-esteem and change, and you know, the importance of moving forward in your life. If you are depressed, if you feel sad, definitely working out helps, but that it's a sign that something in your life needs to change. And before you do something, before you act out and you do something that's going to change the course of your life permanently, something that you can't take back, you know, spend some time recognizing that maybe there's something internally that's going on for you that you need. Don't get too busy, you know, thinking that it's just going to go away, because it's not going to go away until you deal with this something, the thorn in your paw. Figure out what it is, you know, get some help, do some studying. You know, you're definitely going to be worth it. Your life is important. No one will encourage you to be better you than me. I really look forward to helping people achieve their ultimate success in life and being all that they can be. So, you know, I'm done. It's not a rant, but, you know, just let you know where I'm coming from, you know, because you come to my wall and some of you will see me get crazy one day, and the next day I'm like all hugs and kisses, like, what's up? What's this guy doing? It's just how I roll. I am constantly in a state of chaos and change. The minute you start getting comfortable, you are dead in the water. So change your patterns, change them every day, keep growing, keep learning. I'm gonna go, I have a little suntan engagement. So, love you lots. Take your life serious. Love ya. Peace. Hey, Frankie Beverly, Joy and Pain.